the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast, and happy Monday after July 4th, after Taylor Swift's wedding, after a major double recoupling of Love Island USA. We are back with the two hosts, probably the only two people not invited to Taylor Swift's wedding. It's Jax and Claude. Hey, Jax, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't feel any sort of way about it. She actually was not very inclusive of influencers.
You know
she
what?
doesn't have a lot of influencer friends.
I thought the same thing.
No Jake Shane.
I saw Becca Tilly was invited. I
As a
actually
plus
only saw
one.
that this morning. Yes,
As a
but
plus
she
one.
sort of represented.
She did represent the influencer
cohort.
contingency.
Yes, I didn't see a lot of podcasters, even though a lot of athletes do podcasts.
Jason and Travis.
Oh,
are
of course.
podcasters.
But no, I did feel like a big fat loser this weekend.
That you weren't there?
Yeah,
Did you really?
I felt like a big fat loser.
Oh, I don't know if you're joking.
No, I felt like a big emphasis on the fat loser.
Oh, I just felt like it had nothing to do with me.
No, I was very much like having FOMO.
Were you?
Yeah.
We don't even know what went on there.
I know. So many people are like, of course. I'm so excited that everyone's so excited that we're back. Yes, we moved out to the Hamptons. We'll recap you guys on all of that. But
last you saw us,
and of course, we're
going
to deep dive so hardcore.
We're in a new studio.
We're going to deep dive so hardcore into the 3 pieces of information that we were given. But there's nothing besides the guest list and of course what everyone was wearing. And there are a lot of major shocks and major snubs. But what else?
Besides the guest list, the car that was raffled off.
Yeah, for charity.
The tent.
Yeah, no.
And the little musings we've gotten from people, the GMA hosts did their best to feed us.
Spoke a little bit. The president of AMC Theaters wrote a sonnet about it and then deleted it.
Yeah.
So of course our first story will be Taylor and Taylor. So much happened this weekend. We're all caught up on. Literally, we're all caught up on Love Island.
Unfortunately, we're all caught up on Love Island.
And I just want to say, I'm ready for it to be done.
I just want to say, and someone play this for me
next summer,
11 months.
Okay.
I am not necessarily watching Love Island again, automatically watching. They have not earned the right. I'm not going to watch when it drops. If the season is picking up steam a week or 2 in, I will watch. But this has been hot garbage.
I agree. After last season, I do feel like they earned my automatic watching. This season has not made me want to. I think they really need to do an internal audit about how they can improve. There's so much that needs to be done. I think that the show is weirdly based on the UK version of the show, but they've taken all the good elements out of it and made it gross.
No, and also I don't like watching with the Love Island fan base. With the voting public. They're awful.
Yes.
They're wrong with all their takes. They reward the wrong people for the wrong things. And I don't want to be a part of that
cohort.
That voting block, because then America votes and it's worse. It's worse.
That's true. And I feel that it's an important time to remind everyone, we didn't vote for Amaya and Brian.
We didn't vote. And now this season, Anaya is Amaya.
Anaya
with her
is
Casa boy who's going to go right to the top for no fucking reason.
Thankfully, I do believe Brittany and Trice are
Brinity and Trice
are pretty much
win.
guaranteed to win,
God.
so that we can't have another Amaya, Papaya, Anaya, and Carl thing. But one thing about us, we are not on the Anaya and Carl train. No. We're gonna do. Actually, we've made Love Island a story because there was 2 recouplings.
Yeah. Fifth and final going into TV recap. We'll talk about Love Island because a lot of you have your brain cells left and aren't watching, and we won't subject you to it.
So before we dive into all the important things that happened, let's talk about us.
How are we?
I'm having flu-like symptoms, but I'm okay.
Yeah. I was sick this weekend.
She passed it on to me, which is so great.
Honestly, the last 2 weeks have been insane for me. The amount that I had to do, and getting to the Hamptons was
the final destination.
Getting to the top of the mountain, and to expect that I would go through it and not get sick is actually crazy. That everything would just be fine. I mean, I lost my voice.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Then I had this cough, and then I got the sniffles and sick. I don't even know what it is. I thought maybe allergies, but honestly, it's just been a lot. Getting here,
but we made it.
But now that I'm here, this was always the finish line, and now it's swirly summer.
It's swirly summer. We've decided not to
build our feather,
build our own studio.
All my accomplishments,
and now all we have to do is slay.
Yeah, slay all day,
which is a lot of work. Try being
an
influencer for a day. We are in a party studio.
We are.
We decided to outsource this year instead of building it in our house.
We're actually vlogging today, just a day in the life of our first day, first day at school.
Yeah. First day jitters.
So we're sharing a little bit about the toxic workplace that was festering when we build an at-home studio on these family vacations.
Try being an influencer for a day. Try it.
This isn't even an influencer, honestly.
I know. We work so hard.
We really do.
And I'm just so excited. Taylor Swift is married. We're in the Hamptons. Swirly Summer's off to a great start. We had an amazing July 4th. This was definitely, I feel, for me, my best July 4th ever. But I think like for a lot of people, like 250th, everyone was getting, my Drizzalicious was a 250th
America
birthday.
250.
And don't you feel like
it's the Barbie movie of 2026?
My Drizzalicious, my Minky Couture blankets, like everything was doing like a custom version. I loved it. I hope they keep that flavor. It's my favorite Drizzalicious flavor.
And I just hope they keep this like energy.
Well, tonight I do think the energy, like the very patriotic energy, is going to continue because now I feel like I've been trying to keep up with the World Cup and it keeps passing me by. Like, how does one?
I don't know. You can't really like have a family, watch Love Island, follow Taylor and Travis's wedding, and watch the World Cup.
But I've been trying to like get involved, but it's like the games keep happening. Like while I'm
the games keep coming and they don't stop coming.
But tonight, now I feel excited because like I know it's happening tonight at 8:00 for anyone who wants to get involved. America is playing against those nasty Germans.
We have to watch Love Island.
And can I tell you something about Love Island? It's ruining my life. I missed Friday's episode because I went to a party on Friday, which I'll tell you guys about. I missed Friday's episode, and this is probably the first, maybe second time this season that I haven't watched that night. Missing one episode is debilitating. First of all, I got the whole thing spoiled. I know exactly who left, and I just had this like thing hanging over me for like the next 2 days. I'm like, I gotta catch up on Love Island because I don't want to get too far behind. You cannot get left behind because like once you miss one episode, you might as well stop watching. It's over.
It's over.
I had to watch 2 episodes last night. It was exhausting.
Yeah.
But I went to a party on Friday, and I saw Jussie Solomon, and I said to him, like, it was actually the first time.
And for those who didn't hear through that, she saw Jussie Solomon.
And I went to a party.
Sort of, like, swallowed that.
Oh, did I?
A little bit.
Well, I went to a party. I saw Jussie Solomon. I also saw Carl Anthony Towns and Jordan Woods, which was just like exciting for Ben and I. I also saw Bethany Frankel. And I want to say something about Bethany. I saw her from a distance. So like, and I was really hot. So like, I was not walking all the way over there to say hi. But like, she is who she is. You know, like I literally saw her. She was literally sashaying her way over to the dance floor in like her classic Bethany moves, like the shoulder. And it was like, it was refreshing to see someone like that's what she would do on TikTok. And that's exactly what she was doing at this party.
When the cameras are down.
1,000%. But on my way out, I saw Jussie Solomon. And of course, he went over and gave his best friend Ben like a huge hug. And he was so funny. He was like, I can't believe you're here. Like, I guess like people don't know, like I used to be a major party girl. And like, I was at a party. Like, stop making a big deal, you guys. I was at a party. And we were talking and I was just like waiting for the right moment to address like the Lexi Wood sized elephant in the room. And we were making, TikToks. We were having such a good time. I was telling him Wildflower Love, his new song, is so good. And then I was like, he was like, we need to like, go to dinner. Like, I love Ben. Like, I just like, and I was like, yes. And like, you just need to apologize to Lexi Wood. And you know what? I feel as though he knew he was like waiting for me to say it. And he was receptive and he was like, really? Like, why do you think that? And I just laid it out for him that like you sort of forced her into a relationship and then like ganged up on her with all the other girls in the house and like we're bullying her. I'm like, you were bullying your girlfriend.
And gaslighting her into like, oh, we're just sister friends.
And he really wanted me to believe that like it wasn't like that. But I'm like, I saw what I saw.
Yeah.
He's like, we did sort of procrastinate. Like, we'll talk about this more in depth at a different time.
Maybe on the podcast.
Yeah, of course.
A live debate. Bring back
live debates. Yes. Does Jussie Solomon owe Lexi Woods an apology? A great debate. So we didn't really get anywhere, but I said my piece and I felt better. Like a little bit of the guilt.
Is he out here filming?
Of course he couldn't say.
Really? Was he with anyone from the house?
They haven't started yet.
Okay.
So I know they usually start July 4th, but I believe they start this coming week. Maybe because Sierra's out of town, like for After Sun. And I think After Sun is over.
You don't think there's one more? There might be one more.
I don't know, but I think it's over because
apparently there's 7 more episodes of Love Island. I'm counting. I can't wait for next
summer. I'm counting
the days.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be over. So I think that they start this week, which means Sierra like won't be that late. And they have a new house because I don't know if you saw Alex Earl's in the Hamptons for the summer, and she is staying at the old house.
You're lying.
Yeah, so everyone was like, because you know that orange and white checkered rug that Kyle DJ's on?
Yeah.
They were making all their TikToks there and everyone's like, are you at the Summer House house? It's just a house that like some family owns that they rent out to Bravo every summer. I do believe they are in the process of selling or have already sold it and someone's just renting it out like for cash. And that's where Alex and her friend Stassi, baby, like they're all there.
That's insane that's where they're staying.
It's insane. There's so many houses in the Hamptons. Like, why got to be that one?
Yeah.
So they're staying at a different house.
But speaking of Alex, I wanted to tell you the tea that I received.
Oh, so before the show, you guys, Jackie goes, oh, I have tea. I was like, okay, what is it? She's like, I'll tell you on the show.
So I got it a week ago, so it might be like now. It might have been
cold.
Tea when I found out.
Okay.
That it is believed that Sally, Alex's best friend, is dating.
I don't know this.
You don't know this?
Fibula.
Hallie Batchelder's brother.
Okay, who cares?
Apparently, Hallie Batchelder's brother is like an influencer.
I don't think so.
That's what I heard.
Okay, like worst tea ever.
That's
Nobody,
what I
like, I
heard.
literally don't care.
And I was like,
I don't care.
I didn't care, but I thought maybe by passing it on to you,
Like to someone who maybe would care.
that someone would muster up a fuck. Happy for my girl. Like,
Yeah, sure.
But she seems the type to be happy, like,
So
in
I
or
heard
out
that
of
she
a
was dating
relationship.
Fibula
Sally.
a while ago,
Okay.
and then I heard she was
Everyone's dating Fibula, by the way.
Who was that? That singer.
Everyone's dating Fibula, and Fibula's going on Summer
something
House.
about cocaine. He's like a DJ with disco lines. I heard she was dating him.
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
she's just, seeing people.
It was also Michael Rubin's white party. I believe Sally was there with Alex.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about the party.
So much to talk about, but back to us.
Sally was at the party?
I don't know. Like Alex was there, like with her crew.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if Sally was like in town yet.
Interesting.
Before we dive into talking about everyone, like anything else we want to say about us? I went to a party. I have flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, I had those symptoms this
days ago.
weekend. We moved out here flying with the three, and Bruno was a wild ride.
Oh yeah, Bruno's here.
Bruno's here, you guys. It's big boy summer for Bruno because he is
There's so
cleaning
many
up.
babies in the house.
There's so many
who are
baby-led
learning to start solids.
baby-led weaning going on. So much food dropping on the floor. Bruno's eating for 3.
He looks huge.
He looks huge.
His belly's like close to hitting the ground.
But I just want to say, like,
it's not his fault.
Bruno should be 500 pounds, like the way he moves through this life,
Yeah.
And I feel like I've kept him as small as possible for as long as
you
possible.
could.
But at a certain
Are
point,
you just letting go?
no, I'm not letting go. We are like caging him during mealtime now.
But also, I don't mind that Bruno like carves everything up. But it's like less shit we have to clean.
I know. And then it's like, okay, who's gonna clean up this floor?
Not me.
Who's gonna sweep the floor?
I know, but I do fear the implications on his health.
I know, but that Bruno, he's got like an iron.
It's like a cat.
Constitution.
9 lives.
So yeah, he's having a great summer.
We all are.
And I know I
Summer
have
has
to protect him,
begun.
but at a certain point, like I have to let him be him
I agree.
and enjoy his life. But it's definitely tough with the multiples in the high chairs.
BL dubs.
The BL dubs. Yeah. He's really he's scoring 3 meals a day. Like, it's wild.
What else can we tell you guys? I just feel like let's dive in.
Let's dive into the wedding, to Love Island, to the stories.
to the white party.
Yeah. Without further ado, here are the Fast 5 stories that you need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you need to know are brought to you by kind of a core tenet of Swirly Summer. Wouldn't you agree? Outshine fruit bars.
I would.
And we actually had major drama this weekend. Somebody left the freezer open, all the outshines froze. Don't worry, that didn't stop Ben from literally letting them refreeze and eating them like in a sort of new and fun shape. Mm-hmm. So outshine is our core tenet for Swirly Summer. It's a refreshing frozen snack made with very real, simple ingredients like real fruit juice. They just help you snack brighter because Outshine believes when you snack good, you feel good. So they offer a wide variety of fruit bars in tons of crave-worthy flavors. So they come in a wide range of flavors. Some of them include strawberry, mango, coconut, pineapple, watermelon, the new black cherry, and more. And their fruit blends, 2 or more fruit flavors, are swirled together into one bar to create worlds of yum. As you know, I've stated many times here, Outshine believes in the power of swirlitude, which is why they are one of our favorite sponsors. So they do cherry limeade, swirling flavors together like pina colada, tropical breeze, and now they have a blueberry lemonade. All their flavors are so good. Every time I try something new, I'm not really big into trying new because I have this thing called ARFID. And I've always loved the lime bars. And so I only ate the lime bars for a while. And then every now and then I get encouraged to try something new, try pina colada. And I've never tried one I don't like. Perfect summer snack, very refreshing. The kids love it. It's a great way to get your daily dose of fruit. They make it easy to experience the joy of fruit because a lot of fruits are great, but they take a lot of work, slicing and dicing and peeling and dishes. Like a coconut, very delicious, but I don't have a hammer to crack the shell. A pineapple is great after you battle the spikes, and that's where Outshine comes in. They take the best parts of fruit, the juicy, flavorful goodness, and they make it easy to enjoy. There's no peeling, no slicing, no dicing, no mess. Just real fruit and fruit juice transformed into bars that taste like biting into a ripe fruit. So it's Outshine. It's snacking made easy. Whenever we go grocery shopping, it's the first thing we throw in the cart. It's just good to have on hand. You never know when you need to cool down while also having a refreshing sweet treat. You never know when the kids are going to want something, and the mini fruit pops are great for kids. They come in a variety pack. You can try tons of different flavors. Super fun. And it's always like a little bit of surprise. You pick one. What flavor did I get? Jake Shane does that whole thing. I just love Outshine. I think they're so great. And I highly recommend getting them for your swirly summer if you find yourself having a swirly summer this swirly summer. You can find Outshine fruit bars in the freezer aisle at retailers nationwide. Some of the flavors that are really taking the world by storm are the watermelon frozen fruit bars. I love the frozen fruit.
Love watermelon.
Pineapple frozen fruit, the mango frozen fruit, and then of course the variety packs, which are the ones that have all the different flavors. They're a little bit smaller, perfect for kids.
And sometimes it's you don't want to have that much. A whole one.
I don't know if you saw the Outshine are going viral. The kids are eating the Outshine bars with little fruit snack on top of it and freezing it.
So cute.
Yeah, we're viral.
So many ways you can enjoy.
So find the Outshine fruit bars in the freezer aisle at retailers nationwide. You will.
I will go there.
I think I might.
Them.
Today's episode is also brought to you by a new sponsor, Loreen Co. So Loreen Co. is a better-for-you chewing gum. It uses the same mineral that your teeth are made of to support daily enamel health. So if you find yourself like chewing gum, I love chewing gum. It's like a stim for me, like an oral fixation, but it can be so bad for you and your teeth. Loreen Co. is just making it better for you. We're huge fans. It tastes really good. They have great flavors, and it lasts long. That's like a huge thing with gum. If you're going to give me a piece of gum and it's gone in 30 seconds, like don't give it to me. Your mouth will feel fresh, your teeth will look whiter, and it's less sensitive to hot or cold. So you can chew it every day. You can chew it after meals, after coffee, when you're on the go. And it just feels good knowing that you're helping your teeth stay strong and healthy every time you use it. I think this is such a great concept, like a very low lift wellness hack. If you're ready to upgrade your routine, and you've heard about Loreen Co., now might be a great time to try it. It's a chewing gum that actually makes your teeth stronger every time you use it. And a lot of us are on our dental health journeys, and a ton of what you eat and drink, like coffee and tea and acidic foods, really can do long-term damage to your teeth. So level up your chewing gum with Loreen Co. It's a totally effortless way to make sure you're taking the best care of your teeth that you possibly can. Right now, they're also offering our listeners 50% off at buyloreen.com/toast. That's BUYLARINE.com/toast. That link will get you up to 50% off, but only when you go to buyloreen.com. That's BUYLARINE.com/toast. Buyloreen.com/TOAST for up to 50% off. Today's episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a sponsor of today's show, and the 2026 State of Stigma Report, how we're really doing and why stigma still gets in the way of getting support. So BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma Report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe getting support is wise, yet 74% say society discourages people from doing so. So there's a gap between believing in mental health support and actually seeking it. And there's a lot that we can do as a society to close that gap. So if you encourage your friends to get therapy or consider it, BetterHelp is a great option. It is therapy done entirely online with tons of different client reviews. They have over 30,000 therapists. It's the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 6 million people globally, and it really works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. So the BetterHelp therapists work according to a very strict code of conduct. They are fully licensed in the US, and BetterHelp offers a therapist match commitment. So they do the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps you identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recommendations. Do not let the stigma stand in the way of you getting support. You can start therapy today with BetterHelp. Again, it's done entirely online. So if you are looking for someone you can video chat with or phone call or even text, they offer tons of different options to get you comfortable, especially if you've never tried therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/toast. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOAST. BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/TOAST. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's episode. Today's episode is also brought to you by Armra Colostrum. Us mamas know the power of colostrum. So what happens when your health becomes a punchline? From seed oils to stress, toxins, and pollutants, the modern world is screwing with our health at the cellular level. They lead to sluggishness, bloating, accelerated aging, and more. But here's the thing. You don't have to settle for feeling like garbage 24/7. Armra Colostrum is nature's original health hack. Colostrum, as we know, is packed with over 400 bioactive nutrients that can help fortify your gut health, strengthen your immunity, promote healthy metabolism, and fuel fitness performance to revitalize your health from the inside out. So you can function like a human again with Armra. Armra has harnessed the power of bovine colostrum, so nutrient dense, so many different benefits, like it can strengthen your immune health with today's environment. Being filled with toxins, you can nourish your microbiome and strengthen your barriers to support your immune health. It also will help fortify your gut health. So if you're looking to ease your occasional bloating, feel lighter. The probiotics are touted as a gut health solution, but they really only address one part of the four-part gut wall. And Armra Colostrum will naturally fortify your entire gut wall system. It can help. I know a lot of people do it for hair and nail health, which is a totally valid reason and it really helps with Armra. And then if you're in your active era, you can fuel your performance and recovery. Harness the closely guarded secret of elite athletes. Long prized for its unrivaled ability to take performance to its apex. Whatever your reasoning might be for wanting to get into Armra, we have worked out a special offer for our audience to receive 30% off your first subscription order when you go to armra.com/toast. That's ARMRA.com/toast. Enter code TOAST to get 30% off your first subscription order. ARMRA.com/TOAST for 30% off your first subscription order. Thank you, Armra, for your long-standing support of our show. We appreciate it. We really do.
Thank you, Turt.
You're welcome, Church.
Turtra.
I love Turtra, by the way. I know it's a competitor to Armra, but but I do.
It's still really good.
They're both good.
Okay, our first story. Taylor and Travis Kelce got married this weekend at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, the rumors were true. She got married at Madison Square Garden, which now in hindsight, of course, like it's such a good call.
Yeah.
Because it's actually crazy how big this wedding was. Obviously, it's cultural impact, like from both the sports, music, dance, everything. The fact that like relatively nothing has been leaked is crazy. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it was Madison Square Garden. Like, I know it's like not romantic and it's weird, but I'm sure they made it insane. Yeah. I heard there was a castle. Like,
it felt like a secret garden.
It was a great call.
Yeah, lots of privacy.
Even like the arrivals. Like, there were a couple of times the wind blew the curtain open and we saw someone get out of the car. But like, for the most part, nothing leaked. Like, it's actually impressive. I can't remember a time where something has been kept, like literally Kylie's pregnancy. Like, that was the biggest secret ever kept.
Yeah, but even by the end, people start to know. I mean, I imagine that this week, like, things will trickle out. When will the embargo lift? Like, she has to share. She has to. The whole world is so invested in this, and like, why not share?
Well, so I think for so long, like, she had this very toxic relationship, like, between the public and her private life, and she felt like so strong that like nothing should be shared. And I think a lot of that was that Mashugana Fabisana Punam Joe Alwyn. Now that she's married to like someone normal and like happy, I think that they do want to share, and I think there will be a rollout. Yeah. I don't think there'll be like a Vogue exclusive. You know, she always owns her.
No, but
there'll
she
be
might
Taylor
like
Swift.
post like some videos. Everything will be like, you know, with her stamp on it.
Yeah,
and I think she'll show not like, and I think she'll skip over the press and go straight to the public. Like her fans, people love her. People love her relationship. They've had so much like love and support throughout their courtship. Like, I don't know why she wouldn't share some of that. And it's not like it was like so small and intimate. It's like, we're being private. Like Carolyn and John. Okay, like it's 1,000 people. Why not 1 million? Yeah, why not a billion?
It's true. No, I do think we will get on her terms, on her platform. She will not be doing anything with like a media publication because one, there's not a media publication that's big enough to
unless it's like Disney Plus.
Which I could see there being. Now we'll talk about the guest list. We don't really know what went on inside. A couple of things are being said. They said that she walked down the aisle to a instrumental version of Love Story. They gave out like a lot of stuff. I heard Cartier watches. I heard at the rehearsal dinner the night before, which was also at Madison Square Garden, they gave out like these boxes, and inside there were these like custom handkerchiefs. I saw one is being sold on eBay, which is like crazy. As far as like breaches of like trust, that's really the only thing I've seen. Anything else is like paparazzi hounding like random family members who don't know not to talk to the press. I saw this woman like
everyone's scared.
No, but I saw this woman who was like so sweet, and she didn't breach any trust, but she was like, it was just so beautiful. They know who to go for. They're not asking Gigi. Yeah. They're asking random Aunt Carol from
No, but
Cleveland.
Everybody is like speaking on it. They're not saying I can't say. Everybody's really saying the same thing. It was so beautiful. It was so big, but it felt so intimate. The love was so lovely. They had 20-minute vows to each other at the rehearsal dinner the night before, also at Madison Square Garden.
Lena Dunham made a speech.
She made a joke about football.
I heard it was quite divisive.
Well received. She said that football is like
gay,
reenacting gay porn.
Yeah.
I think people laughed. That was what was reported, that there was laughter.
That's my queen right there.
Travis and Taylor sang a rock song together.
There was like karaoke at the after party.
I heard that at the rehearsal dinner.
Oh, rehearsal, you're right.
They sang a song together. The performers of the wedding were Paul McCartney and Stevie Nicks.
As reported. Right?
As reported.
Right?
I don't think.
We knew Stevie Nicks.
Like, as reported that day.
No.
We knew Stevie Nicks? No, we didn't.
Yeah, I think Ben and I talked about it when you were out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
because Ben and I were saying if we had all the money in the world and, I died and Ben got remarried to like an heiress.
Oh, and who would you have perform?
Yeah. So we were talking about it, yeah.
Right.
Other things that I've heard, just like rumblings, is that like because there were so many people and a lot of them were famous, some of them were not, there were like staggered arrivals. Like the less famous people were told to come at like 3:00.
It's like the Met Gala.
It's really like the Met Gala, yeah.
I hadn't seen that, but that makes sense. Oh, also, it was like a major heat wave. It was 100 degrees.
Correct.
The mayor was asking everyone to set their thermostats at 78 degrees. Meanwhile, Madison Square Garden is the Arctic. That's a little funny. Not to be like one of those people, but like that's a little weird.
Well, so I believe they did a lot to offset any potential feedback, negative feedback, because they did use a lot of city resources. They shut down a lot of streets, a huge police presence.
It's just a little awkward.
Yeah.
It's a little Hunger Games. Like
it's only a little Hunger Games because we got a commie mayor.
Right. And he's telling everyone 78 degrees, and it wasn't 78 degrees in Madison Square Garden.
No.
They're going to break the grid.
Yeah.
But
I do think they did their $26 million donation to various charities throughout New York City, cancer research, hunger, poverty,
food
banks. Yeah. They did it in Cleveland too. They were trying to offset, the billionaire.
Eat the rich sort of narrative, which I think is a great move.
Oh, 100%. You can't be mad at someone who donates to Memorial Sloan Kettering.
Okay, I'll have a lot of $100 million weddings if that also means we get $26 million to charitable causes.
Correct. And I think that like a lot of people were mad that like police resources were being used, but like, I don't know, shit happens at Madison Square Garden all the time. Like that's the police's job.
Yeah, I
wasn't so mad about that.
I wasn't. I mean, I'm not mad about anything. I'm just saying like the optics are just like a little inconvenient. That it was a heat wave.
She, made big donations to like a lot of NYPD adjacent organizations like that help, fallen families. So she covered all her bases. She really did.
Yeah, nothing's gonna bring her down.
Let's talk about TNT, which is like kind of the byline that everyone was given. Like, I feel like people were allowed to post like their outfits and stuff like a day later because everybody posted at the same time. And it was like, it's a love story. Everyone had the same caption. It was like TNT. Literally nobody wrote Taylor and Travis. Everyone wrote TNT. And then the big billboards after the ceremony, which...
What in the word art was that?
What in the AT&T sponsorship? I thought it was a commercial.
I thought AT&T owns that billboard and that they made this
TNT
little thing.
was like their thing. Like,
I understand.
The new hashtag. And I just want to say, like, I don't think it's good. Like...
What was the font? What was the color?
Yeah, it was very word art.
It was shocking.
It was shocking. And it was pink, so I really thought it was... like T-Mobile.
They could have had like a beautiful like script font, something that looks like a wedding invitation.
And I thought that actually was like a little Hunger Games, like letting the public know that we've been married. I loved it, but I could see how like a true like commie would hate it. But I loved it. I just thought I like the idea.
It's fun that they're like letting everyone know, even though they're not giving us anything. But like, what was that image?
No, and I think the slogan itself was bad too. Like just TNT married.
Just TNT married.
Yeah, I didn't like TNT like being the thing.
No, I'm fine with TNT.
Just to T, like I didn't like
just
that.
TNT married.
Oh, Adam Sandler
officiated.
People are having a field day. Like I'm on like the truly mentally ill side of Twitter. So people are like, she had a Zionist. Like, yeah, she did. I kind of love that.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did. That's my girl right there. I think that she probably, like, when you think of who could have officiated, I never would have guessed Adam Sandler.
No, and
but it's a perfect choice.
No, I can't even say it's a perfect choice. Like, never would have guessed it. It's honestly a strange choice.
I disagree.
There must be more to their three's relationship.
No, I think that individually they both have really good relationships with him. Like he and Taylor have been like longtime friends. Like the girls, I think his daughters when they were young like loved Taylor, and she's always like invited them to shows.
I think that's insane. I
think it's so great.
I like it so much. I have like
it's like how Kris Jenner does weddings, mostly
and
gay.
I think that's like crazy. But I also think it's a little crazy when people have like their friends officiate weddings in general, not like just singling out Taylor and Travis.
I just don't think they have a spiritual leader like in their life.
I think they should look for one.
Wow.
I think they should. I think that's like an important thing.
I think it's perfect
to have like some sort of just like a like non-personality figure in your life that's like, I don't know. But I'm not saying it's them and Adam Sandler is my issue. I think in general, like even when Carl married Kyle and Amanda, I'm like,
right.
What? That's not like sweet to me.
No, people do it. I don't.
It's not my favorite.
When we were talking about the wedding for like months, never once did I think who's going to officiate it. Right. I don't know why. Like
she's going to officiate.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like it never. When we talk about colors, it'll be like I never thought of who's going to officiate it. And when I found out it was Adam Sandler, I actually thought it was perfect. Like I think that they both have individual like friendships and relationships with him. I think they've actually all gotten even more close since that like Taylor and Travis got together, and I think it's perfect. And he is this sort of like, I know everyone's like hates him because he's Jewish, but like he is this sort of like beloved, non-controversial figure. Yeah, I like it.
I dislike the concept, but as far as like choosing someone within the concept, he's a good choice.
You have to be careful because Taylor has done like so many things with people who she doesn't talk to anymore. And when we'll talk about the guest list, we'll talk about the people who are missing. But I think that like I can't see a world in which you ever really like have beef with Adam Sandler. So it's sort of a safe choice in the sense that like it's not going to be like we look back on these pictures 10 years from now and it's like, oh, it's great, but Adam Sandler, we're not friends with him anymore. I think he's very unoffensive.
No, it should have been like Jay Shetty.
He married Ben and J-Lo. He doesn't have a great track record in terms of like divorces.
Like a serious individual.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm looking for. But not to make it about like me and my preferences. I'm just saying like that's the vibe I like.
Let's talk about the guest list.
So it was everyone in Hollywood except for
Blake Lively,
Kelly Teller, the Kardashians, and Justin Bieber.
Yeah, like the Kardashian circle, which includes the Biebers, we knew.
The other front.
Yeah, it's true. Like there's two major parties, like Republican and Democrats in Hollywood. It's the Taylor adjacents and the Kardashian adjacents. The whole Scooter Braun. But that's what's crazy is that Karlie Kloss is like very much a part of that party, like connections wise. Like she is more connected to the Kardashians. When I saw her leaving her house in a gown, I actually choked. then it was rumored that like she got dressed up and left so people would think that she was at the wedding, but she actually wasn't. Her makeup artist then, started posting like TNT to like let everyone know she was in fact there. When I tell you I was shook.
I think that's so nice that she was there.
Same.
I think weddings, even if you've like fallen out of touch with people, and the prevailing narrative is that like Taylor felt like Carly was like telling stuff about her and her business to Scooter.
Yeah. The only real proof is like Ashley Avignon, who's Taylor's like best friend, this like stylist girly who's like always with Taylor. When the breakup between Karlie Kloss was like people were suspicious of stuff, she was liking tweets that implied that Carly was sharing stuff about Taylor's personal and professional life with Scooter Braun.
Okay, so that's like new news to me, and if that's the case, then like of course cut out
when the words of a sister come back in whispers that prove she was not. There's a lot about like
for me, like Taylor and Carly, it's gay lore.
No, it's really not. Okay.
So you don't believe gay lore?
I don't believe gay lore.
Dress?
I don't believe gay lore. I don't.
You don't believe gay lore?
No, I don't.
Okay. Because if it's gay lore, then I think it's really nice that she was invited because it's like this person that like you love. And I do think for your wedding, it's like, okay, even if we're not as close as we once were, like come and celebrate me, like all your friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless you have betrayed me.
Correct.
Like, yeah, even though we're not close, we've fallen off a little bit. She was in the stands for Reputation, though.
I know. That's where it's like their relationship
eras.
has never really revitalized since that whole era where they were best friends on the cover of Vogue. Then they went silent.
Do you understand
and then
how insane? I didn't
know.
Even realize the degree of their friendship, like until, and it's actually so odd.
Yeah, agreed.
It's so odd, and it's the same with Blake Lively. Blake Lively was there every minute at every game while she was with Travis. Like, it's such a core part of her relationship. The fact that she wasn't invited, Blake obviously murdered someone.
I know. So
something so
especially
big
because
happened.
Carly was there.
Something so big happened because how the godmother of your children, you're not invited to the wedding.
I was holding out hope. Like I know everyone. And I was wrong because I really thought that like maybe the Baldoni thing made it a little weird and there was like a bump in there.
But I did my dragon.
But I didn't like think that it was
forgivable
as bad.
stuff.
Yeah,
and she likes her friends canceled. Good thing she likes her friends canceled.
That made people think that like her and Taylor were still strong, her and Blake. And like all of this was just press. And I really did think that like it was getting blown up in the press and maybe they were taking just some time apart. But not being at the wedding like is final. Because even people like Karlie Kloss, who maybe she's had iffy, whatever, bumps in the road, I couldn't believe that she wasn't there.
And even people like a random person off the
Millie
street
Bobby Brown
was invited.
Yeah, so I do also want to talk about like the randomness of a lot of it. I'm sorry, like you can't tell me her and Jessica Alba are friends. You cannot tell me her and J-Lo are friends. You cannot tell me her and Millie Bobby Brown are friends. You cannot tell me that her and Jessica Chastain are friends. There are people who went to the Eras tour, like in the VIP tents, who were at the wedding. Like the VIP tent was like very loose, you know? It's like you were a celebrity of a certain level, like you got invited to the tent.
Yeah.
And it just
feels
feels like
Dita Bobby and Jake Erland. Who are these people?
Well, so a lot of sports
He
people,
doesn't look like an athlete.
Let me see. Okay.
So I know we can pin all the athletes.
Oh, no.
Like, who is that?
No, I don't know. I can't believe Becca Taylor was there.
That Vita Bobby was there, and Blake Lively wasn't invited. The godmother of the children in the songs Inez Betty.
It's insane.
No, it's insane.
I'm sorry.
And
Her and Maren Morris are not friends.
At this rate, they need to arrest Blake Lively because she's obviously
a
killed
murderer.
someone.
It's true. It was such a loose guest list for her best.
She's at every suite, every box
Family.
with Taylor
Family.
when she was with Travis. So it's not just like, oh, you're my friend from back then in my 20s when I was single and you're not getting an invite. You were a core part of the courtship.
Also, I don't want to complain because like these are my two queens, but like why the hell was Miranda Lambert there? Like I loved that little country cohort, Little Big Town, which I understand. Like
you can like forgive them. You can overlook
Yeah,
them
I'm over that. Kelce Ballerini, Maren Morris. I thought both of them like were not friends.
Kelce is.
Kelce in an interview like somewhat recently was asked because she like hosted SNL with Travis. She's like, Taylor and I were really close for a really long time. It was like kind of a shady interview, and I was like, oh,
She would never
I'm
be
saying she said
shady
that.
to talk.
I'm saying she said that.
Well, then she said it was a slip. She would
Brad
never.
Paisley, like a big country cohort, and they all went together in a Sprinter van. Like that was really cute. I loved that.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through this article. Oh, Brad Pitt, like question mark.
Yeah.
But was Inez de Ramon there? I don't think she was.
He left with Beck.
Yeah, he's in a car with like a bunch of randos. Bradley Cooper, of course. Oh, Camila Cabello. That was like a nice confirmation that they're still friends because they were thick as thieves.
They were, but that's like my friend from my 20s that we're not so close with, but like I love her and
this is the
come celebrate our love.
Who I'm about to say is the perfect example of like the looseness. The Chainsmokers.
Oh no, Travis loves them.
Oh, Travis.
You have to remember that Travis got to invite people too.
I forgot he was there.
Yeah.
The chicks,
Yeah.
I don't know these people. Oh, a lot of her dancers, bandmates, people who have worked
Jan
with and for
Rovnick.
her, of course. Chris Stapleton. I didn't know he was there. Okay, Cindy Crawford and Kaya Gerber.
Cindy Crawford.
I know.
Cindy Crawford.
Conan? Maybe that's a Travis one.
No, but she goes on a show. Like, that's a work invite.
Dakota Johnson. I don't know if I knew that her and Taylor were friends, question mark. It's not confirmed whether Beyonce and Jay-Z were there, but like they landed in New York that day or the day before.
And Jay-Z was at the white party.
Right, which was 2 days before. Of
In the
course,
Hamptons.
Ed Sheeran was there. Elizabeth Banks, question mark.
It's the Hunger Games, so of course she had to be there.
Of course. Ellie Goulding, but she didn't
Love.
perform. Emma Stone, we know. Eric Stonestreet, which I thought was really random, but he's like a core part of Kansas City culture, so I actually think that's more of a Travis thing. Ethan Hawke, question mark. Okay, wait, sorry. Fergie.
That's your favorite one.
Because that is truly like the essence of the randomness.
Yeah.
Dita Von Teese.
But no Blake Lively.
But no Blake Lively.
And Kelly Teller. She's out on her ear.
Oh, Kelly Teller. Yeah, that was glaring.
It's so crazy that she was her day for the Golden Globes and doesn't get an invite to the 1,000-person wedding.
Which was 1 year later, like
what
literally.
What did you do?
What did you do? Lots of, wags. We know George Kittle and Claire.
Of course.
The use checks.
Matthew Stafford.
Lots of NFL peeps. Andy Reid, of course.
Gronk and Camille.
Patrick and Brittany.
Mike Vrabel and his wife.
Mike Vrabel went, not with Diana, with his wife.
Aaron Andrews.
And then all the hosts of GMA. And then the next morning they went on and talked about how, it was such an intimate. But like, why all the hosts of GMA got to be there?
Why George?
George. You know what time I got a manicure next to George?
I don't know.
Oh, Gracie Abrams. Oh, Gracie Hunt.
She owns the Chiefs.
Her family does. I don't know if I think it's her
She
dad.
personally
Not to be like
runs the
toxic.
team.
Gracie McGraw, Tim's daughter.
Okay. But no Blake
I don't
Lively.
recognize a lot of these people, so I am
But
skipping through
none
them.
for Blake Lively.
Heidi Gardner of SNL fame.
Yeah, also like Marcello. A lot of SNLs were there.
Ice Spice, as expected. Hugh Grant, random. Jack Antonoff without Margaret Qualley.
Yeah, people
Zoe
are saying,
Kravitz without
people
Harry.
are saying there's beef between Margaret and Taylor.
That's weird.
Yeah, but she can't lose Jack, so
Yeah.
she'll make it work.
Jan Rovnick of Dancing with the Stars
And Harry
fame.
Styles had a show. That's why he wasn't there.
Jason Sudeikis. I guess it's good Harry Styles wasn't there.
Jason Sudeikis, fine.
Weird.
Affable celebrity.
J-Lo. I just want to say.
Happy for her.
J-Lo's my new queen ever since I saw Office Romance, the best movie ever. And I love this. I need a collab. Collab when, as the kids say. Oh, Jenny Han. She's the author to All the Boys I Loved
Taylor
Before.
worked with her on the music for the show.
I mean, she wrote the books. Taylor worked with Amazon.
She's
And
a
it's like not
coworker.
Taylor, like Tree.
She's a coworker.
Yeah.
That's a coworker.
A big group of the dancers from the Eras Tour. We know them from the documentary. Jessica Alba, Jessica Chastain. Jamie Oliver. Who's that? That's like a chef, right?
I think so.
She's a foodie. Oh, Joey King, which we know
Yeah.
that they're friends. Oh, the Lautners weren't there.
But people are speculating it's because she's pregnant and maybe not traveling.
She's not there yet. She announced like 2 months ago.
You never know.
You never know. They were definitely
They
invited,
would have
right?
been there. Yes, they were definitely
Oh,
invited.
Joseph Kahn. He used to do all of her music videos
Yeah.
before she did them herself. And she's like, he's always on Twitter, like defending her about random stuff. Oh, Julian Edelman was there.
Athlete.
Oh, Gronk and Camille. This list is so
if there's
long.
not like one shit-off from this wedding, like if
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter didn't find a goddamn boyfriend.
There was like no pictures of Sabrina, but she was there.
Yeah.
But there was no
No,
pictures.
there was a
Selena.
picture of her like in a car, like with a veil.
Right.
But I'm sorry, like Breener.
And I just want to say, Carly Kloss looked insane.
She
Like
did.
that's what you dressed to your ex's
Texas.
wedding. And she also wore gold, which like people do speculate that the Gaylors, I'm not speaking as one of them, when they decode lyrics, a lot of it is like golden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Because Taylor uses a lot of colors. When she's talking about blue, she's talking about Joe Alwyn because he was like always depressed.
But also Harry Styles in the blue dress on the boat.
No. I'm talking about like that's very literal blue. When she's talking about like, in Peace, she says, your blue days or whatever. Like when she's using colors like he's blue. Gold is speculative to be Carly.
But gold is also Joe for the good times. Daylight.
Oh, Kaylin Sanders, who's the dancer's brother who plays on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Little Big Town. Oh, King Princess and Suki Waterhouse without Robert Pattinson.
And Suki had to see Bradley.
Suki had to see Bradley.
Ugh, I'm sick for her. And she didn't have Rob with her because he's doing press for the Odyssey.
Important
Important work.
Laura Dern, Lena Dunham, Liam Hemsworth and Gabriella Brooks, his fiance, who used to date Maddie Healy.
Even though I'm Team Miley, but fine.
I'm Team Miley too. Maren Morris. Oh, Mariska Hargitay. Well, of course, they're best friends,
and
but I didn't see any pictures of her.
And the cat.
Yeah, but I didn't see any pictures of her until this People magazine article, which is doing a fabulous job.
People magazine wrote up every single person who was there, whether you know them or not.
Erin Andrews, of course. So many athletes. Oh, Machine Gun.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Michael Strahan, Millie Bobby Brown. Miranda Lambert, my queen. So random.
Oh, Pat McAfee.
Niecy Nash. Nikki Glazer.
Happy for her.
After all her trying, and I feel like she officially redeemed herself during the Eras tour, during that like awkward,
Miss Americana.
Miss Americana. Oh, Pat Monahan, the lead singer of Train. That's really cute. Patrick and Brittany Mahomes. Pete Wentz of Fall Out Boy fame. Peyton Manning. Oh, yeah, all the greats when it comes to sports. Phoebe Dynevor. So random.
Yeah, with Cameron Fuller.
Yes. Reese Witherspoon.
Of course.
That's really crazy.
She did Crawdads.
Right.
And Taylor did the song.
Rob Riggle. He's like sports.
He's like Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Ronan Farrow. Let's find the connection.
It's there. He's artsy. Like he's, they definitely have a, artsy.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, happy for him.
Me too. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Seth Meyers. Simone Biles. Somber, of course. Stephen Colbert. Steven Spielberg and his whole family. The Hunts. Tate McRae, ? She's very much like on the Bieber Kardashian side of Hollywood. So it's really interesting that she was there.
Yeah, it is. I feel like she goes to like random stuff. She sort of acts like an influencer.
She sort of acts like talent for hire.
She sort of acts like not as like premium as she is.
Tom Brady, Tom Hanks, Paul McCartney, Tom Hanks from Toy Story, Tommy Hilfiger. This is so crazy. Uzo Aduba. Oh, they're like OG friends. Vanessa and Natalia Bryant. That's really cute. Wayne Gretzky and Zoe Kravitz. I finally got to the bottom of the list. That's insane.
And no Blake Lively. None
but
for Blake Lively.
But what's funny is that Taylor, when she went on Graham Norton or one of those shows, she literally told us, she was like, it's going to be a free-for-all. You're all invited.
Yeah, because she said her logic was like, I don't want to have a stressful wedding. I think a lot of the stress comes from like editing a guest list. And so everyone that I want to invite is invited.
And everyone is like echoing the same sentiments. Like it was so insanely beautiful. They're so in love.
And that it was so intimate. And you really felt like so close to everything, even though it was so big and there were so many people there.
I need more. Like,
yeah.
Thanks for what we got. That's great. I need more. I need pictures. Somebody took one picture. Daily Mail has it.
Can't believe they're married.
Yeah, I know. It's like Taylor Swift, like the eternal romantic, is married. Like it's over.
Yeah.
And Elva Josie, she has a million boyfriends. Well, now she hasn't. She has a husband.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. It's a huge win, and not to be like so toxic, but like hopefully she got pregnant on her wedding night. Because like the way I need like a nursery rhyme album, like something, just
lullabies, like
something.
Yeah, I understand. I agree. Well, that's just TNT.
I see any pictures of Andrea.
Well, she was in there probably, and like, did Taylor sleep in there?
No, her car, like the thing is like she got a new car. I don't know if you know about her car.
I saw the car leave her garage.
She has a new car. It's like, of course she has like these big Suburbans or whatever, but she got a new one because Travis is so tall with like the ceiling lifted. So whenever she leaves, like people know it's her.
Yeah.
They were probably not in that car, honestly. It's like too much of a hazard that everybody knows your car. Maybe it's like a decoy and they're just in like a Suburban.
Yeah, but they would have been, like, they had their rehearsal dinner at MSG also.
Yeah.
It would have been convenient to just sleep there.
No, but her car was spotted like coming and leaving, allegedly.
But you're saying that they shouldn't have been in there.
They shouldn't. It's like too dangerous.
So maybe they're still at the garden. Maybe they live there now.
No, but like all the staff, like there was one photo leaked. And I think when you entered, there was like this pink tunnel like made of drapery with all these like gilded photos, gilded frames with photos of them. And people are obviously dissecting like every single one because there seems to be a picture of Taylor, Travis, and a white dog. And that white dog was once spotted on Taylor's like tarmac. People are like, whose dog is this? People think maybe they have a dog. Which would be crazy from the cat lady.
But she could have both.
Of course.
Normalize having both.
100%.
Yeah, I think everybody is so scared to post.
Of course.
To say anything. So that's why we don't
I
have
need
a
to know
leak.
who's selling the handkerchief on eBay. Like,
It
that's
could be
fucking crazy.
It could be a fake one. It could be like, I saw
Yeah.
pictures of it. So if I'm a seamstress, why not sell one?
It says, so it's going to be forever. Now, I've seen like a lot of rhetoric online, and I told you I'm on like the truly mentally ill side of TikTok. So people are like kind of freaking and like really commentating negatively on the fact that like so much of her music
It's like self-reference.
is woven into the fabric. Like she walked down the aisle to her song. The handkerchief has her lyric, but like that lyric is Travis's lyric, that's his favorite song.
Yeah.
What do you think of like her referencing herself?
I mean, she does it the best. So what? She should use a number 2 lyric because it's not hers. And it's also like those are, if she had written poems and like she was never a big singer or anything, but she wanted to like, this is her feeling. So it's like, this is how she's always felt. I actually think it's so beautiful and anybody should use it. It's her.
And now like her singing Love Story at TU. Like,
and it's like, I think if Travis married anyone, like he would love for his bride to walk down the aisle to orchestral Love Story. He loves Love Story. So it's like, no, he shouldn't because it's hers.
Yeah. And then it's like, well, then she has to choose another artist and the politics of it all.
No, but it's like, why not the best? If anybody should be using it, it's her.
Yeah.
She wrote those songs for herself.
I have no problem with it.
She wrote them for herself.
It's her story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's JUST&T until further notice and until we get more information.
I need more information. Like, not to be ungrateful. Like, I'm so happy for you to take your time. Of course.
No, I'm ungrateful.
Where
like,
are they honeymoon?
I'm happy to be ungrateful because we didn't get anything.
Yeah. Where do you think they're honeymooning? I heard the Bahamas.
Oh, they do like that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, their whole life is a honeymoon. I don't really think they've been on a honeymoon for 3 years.
I don't know if they need to like jet off
like,
immediately.
I don't think it's like that.
But I think they will. Taylor's so, you have to remember, like, this is our corny chuggy queen. Like, she's going to Sandals Resort. Like, she is.
Our next story, the other party of the weekend, Michael Rubin's white party, took place a couple days before July 4th, so that guests didn't have to choose between his party and Taylor Swift's wedding, which, you know,
there's not really a choice to be had there.
Actually, there would have been people at his party, but it was just the people who were invited.
There wasn't that much crossover, by the way. He did confirm that. Like, I think he did an interview or something.
With people. Like, he said he didn't want people to have to choose between his and the wedding.
And like, just admit that like you didn't want to lose people because no one was going to choose your party. I have such a hot take. I feel like there was like a couple of years where like the white party was like the level of Taylor's wedding, like the anticipation, who was there.
There was 2 years. They had 2 good years.
I feel like seriously, it was actually a bad look to be there. Not to be like a jealous wench because like I was sitting at home with my flu-like symptoms, but I don't know. It looked like really losery. It did not look cool.
And I don't know why, because it was the same as always.
I know. It's the same always people, like a lot of athletes.
And it was the same, you know, caliber of party in terms of production and performances.
Yeah, I wasn't moved by it.
It's just been done now. Like, show me something new.
Yeah, and now we know who Michael Rubin is. I feel like in the first few years, it was like, who's this guy? Like, why is everyone at his house? There was a lot of mystery, a lot of intrigue. Now it's just like a bunch of people hanging out. I don't know.
No, and it's like the groupings of people were so shocking, you know, last time we saw it. But like now we've seen it. We've seen all this. So like, give us something new.
Yeah. Like for me, the most interesting attendant was like Alex Earl. Apparently she was with Tom Brady again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen these pictures before.
It could be any year.
So
I didn't see a bunch of news except that like Tom Brady and Ice Spice seemed to be making out, but then they clarified that they were sharing a vape.
Alicia Keys performed. Oh, Jake Paul and Utilliardum were there, which is
exciting for us.
That is like the one new thing I feel like I saw.
Oh, I feel like he was there every year. Like this, seriously, I'm so unmoved by this. But maybe it's like my bar has been raised with Taylor's wedding. Like there was just nothing besides Taylor's wedding that was going to get me.
But even before Taylor's wedding, like we saw these pictures. I feel like I saw them last year and the year before. There's nothing new here.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't really like care. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't see a lot of like news being made.
No, me neither. Or any shit-offs.
No.
Kim wasn't there. Usually she
None of the Kardashians were.
Yeah. So if Kylie and Timothy were there, like maybe I could muster up a fuck.
But no.
Where were Kylie and Timothy this weekend?
Where do you think they spent the 4th? I feel like they were in Palm Springs. Like Chloe had her color run, but I didn't see Kylie there.
I wonder where she was. She's gone dark a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot of public during the Knicks.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. Maybe they're just like relaxing. She loves Turks and Caicos.
Maybe we'll get like a Knicks baby from them. You know, it's like an exciting time. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Our next story. Switching gears. Actually, I'll do this next. It's a 2 first. Some new couple news. Some rumored couple news because sources are saying Lindsay Hubbard was spotted with Matt James as a source claims that they got flirty at a PR event.
Yeah, I saw this and it piqued my interest. Mm-hmm. I don't like it.
I like it.
Okay. I think that.
Why? Because I like it.
Right. I like this for Lindsay in terms of like I like her getting back out there. I like her dating celebrities. I think it's always good to like, you know, she's a female celebrity. Like this is what you do. Mm-hmm. And I like that she's like dating out of her show. Like, yeah. I don't know. I get like a spooky vibe from Matt James. I feel like he's not a good boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, of course we have to talk about the Rachel Kirkconnell of it all. Like that was really weird what he did. Now, I think like her going on Call Her Daddy and like, you know, telling everyone what color his underwear was, like that was more of a knock on her in my book. And I don't think she said anything like that crazy about him, other than the fact that like he was like kind of like nuts about going to restaurants and taking pictures.
Yeah. And that like she always chose the restaurant, and it was
so much anxiety for her.
Like
I feel like it was
uncomfortable.
And I think that like a lot of what she said about him was like more of a reflection on herself.
Yes.
Than him. So like I don't think that
and
she
the
had
insecurities that
said
she had
anything
in
so
relation.
crazy or
because
bad
he was
about
always
him.
like, pick whatever, I'm fine with whatever, but she felt a lot of pressure to like deliver for him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But it all like it's so much deeper than that.
I don't know.
I can't talk about it at a surface level.
Yeah, no. Well, you want to do a Patreon deep dive?
I would love to, except like I feel like when that episode came out, like I really shared all
Your
of my
thoughts.
thoughts.
You were very honest.
So if you want to know like what I thought about it,
the episode is actually iconically titled Rachel Kirkale.
And my thoughts have not changed.
Same.
Where it's like she had a very hard time in the relationship, and I think it's a lot of other people's fault, including Matt.
Yes, and her as well.
Yeah, but like I just felt like the world just like totally just fucking stomped on her.
On him.
On her.
What do you mean?
When she got canceled.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And that energy just never left their
her
relationship.
Body. Yeah.
And she never felt like on equal. She never felt like she was good enough. She was always punishing herself.
Yep.
And she always just wanted to prove herself. And like she could have never come back from that.
Yeah. The relationship was cursed.
And he threw her under the bus and broke up with her when she was like totally out there on her own.
So also to say, like, he doesn't give amazing boyfriend vibes.
But all of those, no, but like, it's so hard to judge him as a boyfriend in that situation when they were doomed to fail.
All right.
And I actually think like everything that he's done since Rachel Kirkale,
he's been relatively quiet.
He's like loves Shabbat.
He does. He goes
like
to a lot of
that
Shabbat
gives
dinners.
like, you know,
wholesome family man.
Like and
she also has a daughter, so like this isn't just dating like regular.
And so she is, I'm trying to see how old. He is 34, so he's not
I think she's more like 38 or 9.
But he's not a little boy.
No. So when you're dating a woman, first of all, Lindsay Hubbard is a whole lot of woman, let alone a woman with a daughter.
Yeah.
It's not just like your regular old dating. I do think this was probably like a fling or just a photo, because there's just literally a photo of them at a bar.
But people said that they were flirting. They were with a group.
She's definitely flirty. People from Summer House love hanging out in groups.
Yeah. I hope that there's some truth to it, that they're at least exploring.
Yeah. I don't know. I need Lindsay to level up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe like a single dad, you know?
I think like she's, but that's so complicated too.
So blended. Or maybe a widow.
I think that she is like, should be the star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think Matt James is down for that. Like, I think he is a star himself.
I guess. But it's also hard for her to go for like a normal guy, because like they don't maybe want all of that, like, you know, TV. Like that's what Turner was.
Yes, right. And that turned him off.
Yeah. And then the second part of the relationship news is that Karamo Brown from Queer Eye.
My God.
And Jussie
This should have been our first story.
And Jussie Smollett are dating.
I have 2 things to say. One, match made in heaven. Like, they just give the same sort of con man energy. And I actually love it.
But don't you think opposites attract? Can there be 2 con men in a relationship? It is also important to have like
be competitive with one another.
Mutual interests.
Yeah.
There's a fine line of like,
I'm obsessed with this. And I just want to say, like, Karamo has done so much press recently in his book talking about like the toxicity of the queer eye guys. He made like a lot of accusations, like thinly veiled, you know, like, and I just think any goodwill he once had like is completely undone by this. Like, I will never believe another thing he says. He's actually dating, like choosing to date a legitimate crazy person, a known pathological liar. Like, this is insane. I'm obsessed. I wish them nothing but the best. Like, genuinely nothing but the best.
I wish them nothing but the worst.
A long, long life. And you want to know why? Like, it's almost better that they get together and like not involve
like,
other people.
Neutralize each other.
1000%.
Not involve other innocent parties.
It's really beautiful to see. I've been watching so much Love Island. I keep saying like genuinely. They're all genuine. Anaya is always like, I fuck with you genuinely. Like, I hate the word genuinely. Nobody uses it genuinely anymore. And I've been saying it a lot.
The word sincere.
I hate the word sincere.
So anyways,
they were spotted paparazzi'd, and people are like, oh, they're dating. And then I think he was on a podcast or some sort of like interview where he was asked about it, and he was very upfront. yes, I've met my person. This is the love of my life.
He said he's 100% sure that he's the one. I could get emotional. I've met my equal.
I could get emotional too. Like,
it's powerful when you meet someone who you feel 100% safe with, you feel 100% secure with. You can just trust with your heart.
Known pathological liar.
Because you know they are just a great human being and they get everything. It's special. It's pretty amazing. We're not taking it slow. We are deep in love. But that's the reason why we are not public yet, because we don't want comments. We are protecting the love we have because I do believe this is going to be my husband. I believe this is going to be my forever person. I feel it every single day.
So Jussie,
and they don't argue,
has recently like returned. I don't know if you saw, he had this sort of like trailblazing performance at Pride Denver or something.
He was on Special Forces.
Oh, right. The performance was insane. Like
He sung? Oh yeah, he's a singer.
And he danced. I highly recommend taking a look.
Show.
It's one of the most amazing performances I've ever seen. It's historic.
Claudia, just know you can trust him with your heart.
That's what everyone says about Jussie, right? Like
the most
known trustworthy guy. Yeah, that's kind of like the leading thing people say about
credibility. 100.
I'm obsessed with this. Like, I actually couldn't have dreamed up a better story to discuss here on The Toast.
Yeah.
I love
You love love.
I do.
Well, there's a lid for every pot.
1000%. Even crazy people deserve love.
Even crazy pots. Crazy lying pots.
Even funky, unique pots.
Funky, unique. That's kind.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for our next story?
If it's our next story, that's brought to you by Thrive Market. Thrive Market is a membership-based online grocery store. For just $5 a month, you will get access to a curated selection of organic and non-GMO brands. Over 90 dietary filters, weekly sales, free gifts, and the peace of mind that over 1,000 ingredients are already restricted. Their annual fee is priceless peace of mind. So grocery delivery is just an extreme, like, premium way to live. And then when you do it with Thrive Market, knowing everything you're getting for you, your family, your pets, your cleaning supplies, your pantry essentials, your spices, knowing that it's made par deliciously, it's been vetted thoroughly,
and
the ingredients.
Definitely.
Thank you. Just knowing all that, like, they literally restrict over 1,000 ingredients, so you don't have to stress over labels or Google every additive. Their products are very curated. They offer organic, non-GMO brands that have been vetted before they ever hit the site. And they also have a ton of dietary filters. So if you're shopping for high protein, low sugar, GLP-1 friendly, gluten-free, dye-free, you can shop using the website, like, and filter out things, just finding exactly what you need. Their in-app barcode scanner helps you find healthier swaps for anything in your pantry. So it's also great for that summer clean out. They offer tons of savings because member pricing is up to 30% off. Plus they've got weekly sales, free gifts, price matching, and free delivery on qualifying orders. At $5 a month, the membership pays for itself. Most members make it back in their first 2 orders. So it's a great time to join Thrive Market because it's their biggest sale of the summer. You can get 25% off select items. Plus, go to thrivemarket.com/thetoast for an extra $20 off your first 3 orders. Hurry, the sale does end July 19th. So go to Thrive Market. It's a great time to sign up. They get running their summer sale, 25% off select items. Plus, thrivemarket.com/thetoast will get you an extra $20 off your first 3 orders. The sale ends July 19th. Today's episode is also brought to you by Spindrift, a new sponsor, but not a new product. We are obsessed with Spindrift because Spindrift is proudly made the hard way from farm to can. It all starts with the best tasting ingredients sourced from farms worldwide and handled with care throughout their process, so every sip is bright, flavorful, and delicious. You can taste the difference because Spindrift has real squeezed fruit in the Spindrift tea. It's never ultra processed. Their Spindrift beverages are certified non-ultra processed by the non-UPF verified standard. I love Spindrift. They have such good flavors, and it always does really taste so much better and different than other canned beverages like teas and seltzers. And now you know why. It's because it's probably made the hard way from farm to can. They have a new Spindrift tea. So they make real delicious beverages for life's authentic moments. And their new Spindrift tea is no different. It's their take on iced tea. It's crisp, it's juicy and delicious. It's made from real squeezed fruit. So if you've tried Spindrift before, you know their flavored seltzers, then you'll know that their tea is just as good as all their other products. But if you haven't tried Spindrift and you love an iced tea, check out the Spindrift iced tea, and our listeners can get 15% off their next order of Spindrift. Go to their website, which is drinkspindrift.com. Use code TOAST, TOAST, at checkout for 15% off your site-wide purchase. 1 use per customer, valid through 12/31/26, not valid on subscription orders. That's drinkspindrift.com. Our code is TOAST for 15% off your next order. Today's episode is also brought to you by Quince. The best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. Comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for almost every occasion. And that's why we love Quince. They make elevated essentials using premium materials like European linen, organic cotton, washable silk, all without the traditional retail markup. Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, they're effortless to style, and they start at just $32. Their denim is soft and comfortable. Their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings cool down. Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry also adds a subtle finishing touch. They've got simple hoops, delicate chains, making even the most effortless outfit feel intentional. So everything at Quince is really high quality, like the same quality of stuff that you're going to be buying from designers, but the pricing is so much more affordable because they work directly with factories. They cut out the middleman and then they pass the savings on to the customer. So you can be getting like sickening. I have so many like cashmere sweaters, trousers, cardigans that are really designer quality, but I did not pay that price because I got from Quince. They also have great baby clothes if you're like really into materials. Like when I became a mom, I became like much more crazy about like the materials of my clothes because like everything's made of plastic, and getting 100% organic cotton clothes is very hard to find, but Quince has a lot of baby clothes. So make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/toast for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now also available in Canada. That's QUINCE.com/toast for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/toast. Great way to restock any items you might need for summer, like basic tees. I also love their home stuff. So check out quince.com/toast. Today's episode is also brought to you by HomeServe, and our in-house homeowner is going to tell us about HomeServe.
I am, and I'm very excited to tell you about HomeServe because home disasters, they sneak up and they bite you, and most of them cost more than a car repair.
That's true.
HomeServe offers plans starting at $4.99 a month. With HomeServe, when something goes wrong, you're not scrambling, you're just making one call. HomeServe is like a subscription for your home. For as little as $4.99 a month, they've got your back. Regular homeowners insurance usually doesn't cover a lot of the day-to-day wear and tear.
Right.
Plumbing failures, HVAC breakdowns, electrical issues.
And HVAC, it's never been more important.
It's super simple. Choose a plan for your needs and budget, and when something on your plan goes wrong, just call their 24/7 hotline to start the repair process. Your cooling system isn't going to warn you before it quits this summer.
Right.
HVAC breakdowns, burned out motors, those repairs hit the hardest when it's 95 degrees and you need AC the most. Don't wait until you're sweating it out to figure out that you are not covered. So it's great because not only like do they cover those things that home insurance doesn't cover, they help you find people who can help you. So your next costly home repair is already coming. Sorry to say.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
It's going to happen.
Not to be toxic.
However, act now and get protected with a plan through HomeServe. For 50% less your first year, go to homeserve.com/thetoast to find the plan that's right for you. That's homeserve.com/thetoast for 50% less. Savings compared to renewal price, void in Florida. Thank you, HomeServe.
Thank you, Jackie. That was really beautifully delivered.
Thank you. I'm passionate about HomeServe and, you know, all of our brands, really.
Of course.
Our next story, Ashley Tisdale is making her toxic MomsTV show after igniting a debate with their celebrity mom group drama. So Ashley Tisdale's article for The Cut is now in development at Netflix with Ali Wong and Sabrina Jallies attached to the project.
This is so crazy.
It is described as a half-hour comedy about a new mom who encounters a crew of rich mothers with a darker side. The series will be written by Jallies, known for her work on Mating Season and Search Party.
I just know like the Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore group chat,
Is
Chef
popping
Gabriella was popping off. Because the thing is that like,
here's the thing. This sounds like a great show.
100%. Except for the fact that
the
starring
article
Ashley Tisdale
is like unworthy of a show like this, and I'm sure the show will be different from the article, and the show will be good on its own. But like, and while I'll agree with the show, I don't agree with the article.
I know, and it's just like she was acting like a victim when like all was said and done. I got the sense that like that was not the case, and so now she's and I just know like Mandy Moore and Hilary Duff are just so over this, and she's just dragging it out even more.
But also the premise of the show doesn't sound like the article, because this was about like they're all wealthy and they're all famous, and actually she's more famous than some of the other no names in the group. She just like felt left out and like a loser because I think she is a loser.
Or like it was that Rachel Kirkconnell thing. Sometimes you feel things and it's not what the person is doing. It's just a reflection on your like of how you feel and your insecurities.
Click's gonna click. We're not trying to hurt you. It just hurts you.
Yep.
Like we all connected and you did not connect with us, and you can't help who you connect with. And
we're grown now.
We're
so
certainly not going to force it to protect
Right.
your feelings when we also have kids that are running around.
Right.
I'm just going to talk to who I naturally want to talk to, and it's not you, and it's not to hurt you.
I'm
just
just
doing
hurts
me.
you. It just hurts you.
I'm just doing me.
So while this show sounds amazing and I can't wait to watch it, like the fact that like she's now cashing in on this thing, I guess like I'm happy for her because she like turned out to be such a loser in that situation. Like she wrote the article and it turned on her so badly, like, and she was getting such hate that like, sure, sell it, whatever. But I don't really have high hopes for a show that's starring Ashley Tisdale, I just want to say.
Also, did you see a couple of weeks ago she was talking about being Sharpay on High School Musical and how like they really did not want her for the part. Disney like tried to not have her audition for the part. They said, you know, she's on Sweet Life and we're doing this movie. But everybody who's on the Disney shows gets to audition for the movies. And the more, the merrier. And she really had to like fight for the audition. And then like she eventually got it.
No, what about it? Are you just sharing that or?
Well, that's like what the story was. But
you think that's what happened with the TV show? Like she'd only sell it if she could.
No, I have like a really hot take.
Oh my God, let's fucking hear it. Like, let's go.
I think like Sharpay could have been played by someone else. Like,
oh, I don't disagree.
I don't think she was like integral to the success of Sharpay.
She did it really well.
She did a good job, but like I could see why they weren't like, oh, you have to be Sharpay.
1000%. That's not a hot take. Like. She was lucky to get the job, and she did a good job.
High School Musical is like a Hairspray where it's perfectly cast. Everyone is like central to their character. And I just think like someone else could have done it just as good. The movie would have been as successful. I don't feel that way about Troy Bolton.
Do people think that it's perfectly cast? It doesn't come to mind.
Like people think High School Musical is perfect. They don't think about it.
Right. No, she was good. She saw the opportunity and she took it, but it was like a fun, easy role. Anyone could have done it.
Yeah, and it's like a great character.
1000%.
But
and
she didn't make the character greater.
Is the clothes and
she didn't make the character any greater than it was written.
I don't disagree.
Okay, I'm glad you agree.
I like that.
Our fifth and final story is Love Island.
Wait, what was the actual story there? Oh, Ashley Tisdale.
The show.
So it's going to be a good show.
The show. It sounds like a major show, our favorite kind of show.
I feel like somebody could have just like written a show inspired by the article, not having to like adapt it formally and pay her to be in it.
I agree, or just like write the show separately from the
article. It's also happened really quickly that like, I don't know, it gives really like not genuine from Ashley Tisdale.
Also, I feel bad that I've just like trashed her in every way today. I think I called her a loser. I said anybody could have done the job that she did. I think she's like really a sensitive person and like I just don't
that
want
did come through in the article.
I just don't want any of this to hurt her.
Yeah. We didn't mean to hurt you. It just hurts you.
Like I felt like I was like really hard on her and like.
Are you having regret?
No, it's just how I feel.
Yeah, I know.
It's just how I feel.
Empath's gonna empath, you know. Empath/podcaster. It's a hard line to walk.
I hope she doesn't listen to this. I hope nobody sends it to her.
Yeah, I hope today's episode flops, even though we know it's not going to.
No, I just hope. I don't think she's a toaster, and I just hope nobody sends it to her. Okay.
Okay.
And I hope that like if you were gonna send it to her, you made it this far, and that you're not.
Guys, don't send this episode to Ashley Tisdale.
Like she's sensitive.
Yeah.
But I'm going to watch your show, and you share the producer credit.
Yep.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching, Ashley
Laugh
Tiz.
all the way to the bank, Ashley Tisdale. You're going to do really well with this. Even, you know, and everyone's talking about you, okay?
How great is that?
How great is that?
I love when that happens.
And I think she has a brand, and from what I've seen,
she
it
has
looks
like a
Frenchie.
Yeah, like a hair
something. From what I've seen of that, like it looks like a good, complete brand.
That's great.
So she has a lot
going
for her.
A fellow founder, a CEO.
Female founder.
Yeah.
She should go on Confessions of a Female Founder. She's like
season 2 coming.
Limonada.
Let's dive into Love Island. We have 2 episodes to recap. Friday night was a recoupling, and then weirdly they sent home another couple on Sunday night. Things are starting to progress because total we've now lost 6 people. They're obviously like thinning out for the finals because the finals is 4 people.
7 people.
3, plus Jen, who could forget. So let's talk about the recoupling on Friday night. Not very surprising.
We didn't talk about movie night.
We didn't?
No.
Oh, me and Ben did.
No. Movie night happened on our way here.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. Because I remember everyone was like, how are you guys not going to talk about movie night?
I mean, it was amazing, but the thing with this season in particular is that, like, I never get a feeling of gratification because, yes, I was waiting for movie night. Nothing really has changed. Melanie's going to get back with Sincere. So, like, yeah, it was nice for everyone to see that there's an actual crazy sociopath in the villa, and the only person who seems impacted by it is Corbin. Like, so it was gratifying, yes, but when everything shakes out, like, these people are not smart, and I'm sorry to be like a woman hater, but like the women in this villa are weak. They are terrible at giving advice to one another. And I'm sorry, like, Anaya is the leader of the pack in giving bad advice. Like, and everyone just like doesn't make good decisions for themselves. And that's why this whole week was so frustrating, because I feel like it was actually a window into Corbin and Parmita being the only people with like good heads on their shoulders.
Yeah.
When Parmita was like, I'm voting for you, Melanie, to help you.
Yeah.
Your best friend and I'm team Sincere. Like, Parmita's like randomly the only one who actually sees what's going on here.
And calling it a toxic relationship, that's exactly what it is. When Sincere said this isn't a toxic, there's been toxic moments, but it's not a toxic
relationship.
And then Ian made fun of him. Like, that was really important to me. I feel like Ian's one of the few people that like I can trust here. Mm-hmm. Not only are the girls so infuriating, but America is so infuriating because America loves the cooler four, and like they're gonna keep voting them through, even though they're actually like not that fantastic, fabulous,
in
smart,
their
or interesting, and their relationships stink. But like they're gonna keep voting those 4 girls through because they like the 4 girls, and that's why I wouldn't mind watching a bunch of people be dumb, fine. But if we could put them in their place every week with the vote,
yeah. No, it's a blind leading the blind.
And the fact that...
And that's why Corbin and Parmita, I'm sorry, I randomly like started standing them just in time for them to go home. It was actually nice to see two people like stand on fucking business.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm voting for you, Sincere, because I realize you're a crazy person.
Yeah.
And then Parmita said, I'm voting for you, Melanie, because I'm actually worried about you. Like, oh, girls supporting girls. Oh, there is somebody who actually is doing something good for Melanie. While everyone else, when fucking Anaya was like, I'm Team Sincere. What?
And how does the people who watch this show not want Melanie and Sincere to break up? He's a horrible, terrible
There's
person.
no way they got votes.
There's no fucking way
They
that they
got more votes than Kate and Zach.
And so, no. So, like, if you want Melanie and Sincere to break up, which we should all want because they're a terrible, toxic couple and he's a terrible, terrible guy, then how is Anaya your fave when she's saying, I'm Team Sincere?
And her having these, like, one-on-one chats with Sincere, like, coaching him through, like, she's a bad friend.
Movie night was insane. The fact that everybody like screamed at Casey when they saw what he did, and all those like nasty comments and disrespectful comments.
He needed to be aired out for that.
But the fact that no one even said anything after, there was nothing to say after Sincere's clips. Like Melanie didn't even yell at him. The girls, where's Anaya with all that mad energy? Where's Trinity? No? Because they were stunned into silence. That's how terrible his thing was.
But now nothing's going to change. Like the shock is worn off.
It's over. But when people are like, how did Casey get voted as ineligible? How did Sincere? If you are mad at Casey for what Casey did, which I'm not, but you're fine to be. That's fine. How are you not 100 times madder at Sincere?
I just want to say, like, and this is the thing people have been disagreeing with me. Like, when me and Ben recap, they were, like, hating our takes. Like,
oh, and everybody says our Love Island takes are bad. No, you guys need help.
I don't hate Casey. Like, he definitely is not faultless, and he says a lot of really fucked up things, and he could have probably handled the Anaya thing better. But, like, Anaya's not blameless. I don't think Casey's that bad of a guy, and I'm sorry, after last night's episode, I ship him and TT so hard. Sorry, they are cute. I think that he just actually never really liked Anaya that much. And there's no good way to handle that.
Say that to someone.
Isn't. And she did really like him. So it's just a bad situation to be in. He's obviously immature. He's not emotionally intelligent. But like you see how different he is in a relationship with a girl that he likes.
Of course.
There is just not enough hate for Sincere.
No.
In the villa, on Twitter.
There's not.
There's not. And it's very frustrating to watch Melanie, like, I'm sorry, her like sleeping with her ass out. Like I lost it. I'm like, oh, we are dumb. It's very hard to watch people be so dumb.
Yeah.
It just is. And so I'm getting frustrated now, especially because I feel like we actually made a little bit of progress in 2 episodes ago on Friday night. During the ceremony, I thought everyone was just going to vote for Amora and Gal and then Jaden and Caleb. And like while they did, a lot of other conversations were had about Kenzie and Dylan, which should be had, and Melanie and Sincere. So I was actually pleasantly surprised with the results of that, even though they ended up, and yeah, the stragglers had to go. But it's like every time someone new comes in here, they stand no chance.
Yeah.
The whole OG villager toxicity thing is so annoying, and it makes the show so boring to watch because nothing ever really happens because the original Islanders just always vote for each other and they always save each other. And it's like, yeah, America can do this, but at the end of the day,
they're not that much more interesting than the Bombshells, not that much more beautiful than the Bombshells. So I don't know why like no one else gets to stay and we get still stuck with these same 8 people over again. We've had one group of Bombshells and now they have all left. The only originals that have left are Bea and Sean.
Before any Bombshells ever came. So like somebody had to go from the originals.
Yeah.
There were no Bombshells. The season's pretty much over this week, right? So we've had one group of Bombshells. Oh, I guess Kada
and Gabe.
But so early.
One group of Bombshells and then Casa.
Was Gabe a Bombshell?
Yeah, with Kada.
Corbin was a Bombshell, but he's gone. Caleb's gone. Soul gone. Jen gone. I'm sorry, I like Jen.
I like Jen.
She was,
and you could tell the whole.
She was
villa
kind of
liked her.
interesting. Like
she was.
She had a good personality, and I think she got like no airtime because there was like truly nobody there for her.
Yeah.
I hate that Gal. I was so happy to see him go.
Oh my god.
So happy to see him go, but. I want to also talk about karaoke night because that was the first challenge we've had in a really long time, and it was the first challenge that wasn't pornographic. It was so wholesome. I was cracking up. I felt more during that one challenge than I have felt during all challenges combined. And I know they're only doing it now because everyone's pretty much coupled up, so we can't be like fucking.
No, but now make it interesting. Let's do a porno.
Yes.
Now I want a porno. I want to see who's going to twerk on whose man, who's holding out a candle for
100%.
who's taking the opportunity to kiss who. Now it's interesting. Now that we've got some skin in the game.
It's true, but like
Let's
I would
make
love
a
them
porno.
to sprinkle in more moments performance, like this karaoke challenge. It was so funny.
And the couples did bond, and even though it was definitely a cheat that Kenzie and Dylan got to stay, but I was glad that there was that sort of shakeup. I do think it speaks to a bit of a compatibility. If you can put together a routine, if you can execute, and so I think that they did deserve a real reward.
Agreed.
For doing a good job, and their thing was so cute. Kenzie finally got to perform with her splits. She has a lovely voice. Dylan was right there with her, and they are cute together, and they deserve to not go home last night. But Parmita and Corbin did not deserve to go home last night.
But who? But actually, who should have gone home? Like Kate and Zach?
No, Melanie and Sincere, or Anaya and Carl, because I am ready to talk about Anaya and Carl, and the fact that Carl came back from Casa makes me sick.
Why does everyone have to like deal with the consequences of their actions except for Anaya?
She does not deserve
him. She did not choose him.
She did not deserve him.
Oh my God. I know. And I just want to also say, like, everyone's obsessed with Carl. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm not.
Because they're obsessed with Anaya, and I'm not obsessed with Anaya.
No, like,
and Anaya is the new Amaya. They think she's been wronged, and so anything she says, they're going to vote for her. Anyone she's with, they're going to vote for her, even though he's like a random guy.
They're not even compatible. They're a bad couple.
It's so unfair that he got to come back.
I agree.
And that she never,
should have
not
been
even
vulnerable and single. She made a bad decision.
No, she made it, and she should have, like, she risked her time on the island.
That's like when
she saw everything.
To them bringing back Jalen.
Oh, yeah, but they put her with Nick. They did save Alandra, but you know what? I think she deserved it. She didn't have a live feed into what Taylor was doing in Casa.
Right.
She had no idea that he was disrespecting her.
Exactly.
She got a postcard also. Anaya got a postcard of him sitting at the pool, kissing TT in the middle of the day. That's what you do with someone that you're really into. Alandra never got any of that.
It's true.
And Alandra only got sent home and saved by Nick because they had to couple up in Casa. Yep. And whoever wasn't chosen by a guy from Casa who they didn't even know yet, and they didn't choose Alandria. So, like, she didn't deserve to go home in that moment.
Agreed.
Anaya risked her time on the island for KC, and she should have had to deal with the consequences.
1000%.
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair. I totally agree. And I just don't like them as a couple either. So, like, I'm not even excited.
And it's crazy. Like, she obviously didn't like him enough to choose him. And
I wanted them to bring back Ronnie.
For him to be butthurt.
Not Ronnie. Corey.
But apparently Corey has like weird intentions since he's got off the show. Like he wasn't good on After Sun, and people think he's like full of shit.
I know, but I really wanted something thrown in the Melanie.
By the way, I would never forgive you if you eliminated me for like.
Of course.
So like,
how does he sleep at night? Like,
where's his dignity?
Oh, Brittany had sex. It's insane that there's no hideaway. What is going on in this show? No dates.
No dates.
One date. One hideaway. One group of
bombshells.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
Such a bad season.
It makes me so mad, and like not in a way that like, oh, you're getting me talking about the show. I'm passionate. Like I actually feel so much hatred.
Me too.
Towards the producers.
I'm ready for this season
towards
to
the
be
cast, towards the people who watch, because every time America gets a chance to vote, they fuck it up. The fact that Parmelia and Corbin and Kata and Zach were the bottom. Kata and Zach are compatible. I know like people don't like Zach.
They have their issues, but
I also feel like they are a very happy couple. I think that every worst moment of Zach's we have seen on the show.
Yeah.
They don't do anything to like make him look better, but everybody,
I agree.
All the guys in the villa love him. Him and Kata are together all day. They lay around all day talking, laughing, having fun.
They are into each other.
She definitely like doesn't punish him enough for the things that he does wrong, but I don't think anything that he's done that she should have ended the relationship over. Yeah. Like he went to Casa and he explored a little too enthusiastically,
and he didn't share that Alana took herself home.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I do feel like he was asked if he was going to bring her back, and he did. I feel like he chose before she went home.
Yeah. No, I agree, but the withholding information makes you look like a liar.
Yeah.
So I feel like they did this big Casa Amor shakeup to like save the season, and I had hope. And now that it's all said and done, we've had 2 recouplings since Casa Amor, like I feel like it was all for nothing, and I do feel like I hate this season. Like, and I hate all the people there. There's not one person I like.
Yeah, I mean, Kenzie's just a mess.
I know, and the girls, like, both Kenzie and Melanie, that was a good conversation between the two of them. But, like, individually, I feel like she always looks like she's going to throw up. Melanie's, like, lost so much weight. Like, she's always looked like she's on the verge of tears. Like, this is seriously abuse.
Yeah. No, she's seriously a shell of herself. I think that after the challenge, like, she had a happy moment with Sincere, which she hasn't had in 3 weeks, since literally the time that they opened the doors for each other. And that's really, it's been downhill ever since.
Yeah.
And the fact that her friends are, like, gassing her up.
Kata.
To stay with him.
The blind leading the blind.
They're so dumb. And then it just makes me so mad that, like, America will vote for these girls no matter what, no matter how bad of friends they are, how bad examples they set for women. Like, it's insane.
I was thinking this last night, like, kind of, I know this is a big statement to say, but I feel as though the women cast on this season of Love Island, like, are bad for women.
And I think it all starts with Anaya.
I actually think it all starts, let me think. it kind of starts with Melanie. Like, you have to, they're all such big fucking talkers. Like, oh, you're going to treat me like this? Meanwhile, they're all getting walked over like doormats. They just talk, Kata too, sorry. They all talk such a big talk. The villa's going to shake. Like, meanwhile, not one of them has made one good decision. Not one of them has stood up for themselves. There is not 1 ounce of self-respect to be had in this entire villa.
I would say, no, Trinity is an example.
Yes, to women.
But the thing is, Trinity laid into KC, right? Like, laid into him at the movie night and didn't have one word to say to Sincere. So then I'm like...
But I think they were at that point, like, all following Melanie's lead. I think that she thought it was more powerful to not say anything than, like, to lace into him. It would have made him, like, all right, I got laced into, now we can move on. But the fact, like, nobody even said anything, I didn't even have such a problem with that. But it was the way that, like, that energy was left at movie night, and they all really moved on. I
understand why Melanie had nothing to say. She's heartbroken, like, she's embarrassed. Like, there's nothing that Sincere can respond to make it better, so why say anything? But that her friends didn't ride for her.
I would have literally said, Sincere, you are an actual crazy person. Like, we are living in a villa with a sociopath.
Watching everyone.
We should vote you out. I'm afraid.
Watching everyone, like, put together.
Corbin.
That the person that they are living, that's scary to live with a crazy.
Sleep next to.
Yeah. Liar. So that is a knock on Trinity's. Other than that, she moves well in her relationship. She's a good friend.
She's a good example. She's funny.
And,
she wears good outfits. Like, she's a winner. She's an all-around Villa Islander.
But, like, why would America vote that Anaya and Carl are compatible? They had a couple good conversations about volleyball, and then she sent him home.
She sent him home.
They had a couple good conversations about volleyball, and then she sent him home. Why are they more compatible than Parmita and Corbin?
People just get on a bandwagon. That's exactly what happened last season.
That's why I hate this show as well.
I know. It's such groupthink.
Honestly,
and here we are, like, independent thinkers.
We need to,
and next year you guys will be like, oh, you were right about Anaya and Carl. But, like, we got hate last year for, like, not dying over Amaya and Brian.
We need to lose the right to vote.
100%.
Because it messes with the show even further.
Yeah, but, like, the producers like that, and it makes, like, people watch, and you get emotionally invested because, like, your vote means something, like American Idol back in the day.
Not if Melanie, if you voted that, because the way the vote went was who's the most compatible couple. It wasn't like rank them, and it wasn't who's the least compatible couple, because we would have had a different response.
They do that intentionally, by the way.
Right, of course. But that means that a lot of people voted that Melanie and Sincere are the most compatible couple on the island. More than Trinity and Bryce, even, that you think.
More than Kate and Zach.
You need your head checked.
1,000%. Also, it looks like tonight and, like, the following episodes, Kata begins to crash out, because I think that her and Zach, while they've had their bumps, they are kind of like the Ace and Shelley. They're like the police of they police the group, and they think that they're, like, the most well-liked, and they've kind of been together the longest, more than anyone. They're the only ones who've been to the hideaway. So they consider themselves the number one guys in this group.
I think they thought that they were winning.
So for them to, like, go from that to being dead last with Corbin and Parmita, it's going to freak them out.
Yeah, and she's spiraling and crashing out.
Thinking
it's like,
she doesn't know.
Stuff about Zach. And the thing, she does know everything now.
Yeah, there's not, like, a big bombshell.
But she probably thinks, like, oh my gosh, there's so much more that I don't know. And that's, like, scaring her.
Yeah, that's, like, really, like, mind fuckery.
It is. At least Zach seems to put together that probably America thinks I'm not good enough for you, which is what America thinks.
Yes.
And he, like, and that.
Yeah, she kind of had her whole experience, like, sidelined by him.
Yeah.
She never explored. I don't know if there's really anyone in there. Like, it's
everybody likes her.
No, who's worthy of her, I'm saying. Like, it's
Bryce
just a big group
was interested. Bryce is a good guy.
Yes.
Caleb was into her. When he had like one day to explore.
My Shayla, Caleb.
He's too good for this show.
1,000%. Get him off that island. Stat.
But even someone was sitting around talking about how everybody, like, at the island is so good looking.
I don't find that that's the case.
No, but two guys were sitting on couches.
Corbin for sure.
No, it was like, I think it was like two Casa boys, like Carl
and Dylan.
Yes, and then they also started saying how the guys were so good.
Yeah, and then it got like a little.
Yeah, but do with that what you will. And they said everyone here is so good looking, like Kata. They just said, like, you know, Kata's so good looking. So anybody would want to go.
No, of course.
But she has her eyes set.
From the moment.
Yeah, and they like each other. The thing is to sit around and talk all day in the hot sun. You have to, like, actually like the person. 100%. I think they are a compatible, cute couple. I just think he needs to grow up.
Yeah.
He's manipulative.
And he gets, like, really involved in, like, the boys. Like, when the boys all get together, it's, like, truly scary.
Yeah, it depends which guys. Because some of them are cute. And, like, they really liked Caleb. That was cute to see that they were, like, sad to miss him.
Yeah, Corbin cried.
Corbin.
No, by the end of the episode, after his performance, which I thought was cute, and after him and Parmita, like, stood on fucking business during that vote, I really started to like them.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
in time for them to leave.
They are serious. They closed off. Like,
they definitely have, like, a weird relationship, but who am I to judge?
There's a pot for every lid.
Fucking hate that sincere. Like, I can't stress it enough. Poor Melanie. But like at some point, like, girl, you gotta stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
I can't have more respect for you than you have for yourself. People care about people who care about themselves.
It's infuriating to watch.
It is. The Tushy, I was like, oh, we're done. We're done.
And the fact that like he doesn't go and sleep in soul ties preemptively and give her the bed.
He keeps letting her sleep in soul ties.
He's such a piece of shit. It's really insane. Like, that's not how I want to spend every night is with Sincere.
With these low lives.
Sincere.
So true.
And, I said this last night, but, like, any brand who after the show, like, works with Sincere, like, you're garbage.
Garbage.
Who would want that as your ambassador?
Be boycotting.
Honestly, like, I'm not a boycotting type. I don't need to, like,
getting, like a Pantene
go through the streets with, like, picket. But just know personally, like, I judge you if that's your brand ambassador. Like, he showed up on this show and was a piece of garbage.
And that's who you are?
Want to represent your brand? Like, what are you doing?
Totally. That is our show. I felt as though it was a great one. And I feel like we got so much off our plate. And just the start of Swirly Summer. We're going to be here all week, you guys. Yeah. All week.
All summer.
All summer. Except for the last, like, 2 weeks of August. We're going to take a little break.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. Don't forget about that.
And the summer drags a little bit.
Thank you so much for listening to The Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as podcasts anywhere podcasts can be found. So at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. Find us at Toast. Leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are. Hope you guys have an amazing Monday, and we will see you tomorrow.
Love ya. Bye.